Dear God, it's me. In the last episode, I talked about the cracks in the foundation, how things looked normal on the outside, but felt different on the inside. And during those years, I became known for something. I talked a lot. I always had something to say, a question, a story, an opinion, a thought that probably should have stayed in my head. And because of that, I often got in trouble, especially with my grandmother. My grandmother loved me deeply, but she believed in discipline. If I was talking too much in church, she would correct me, sometimes with a wooden spoon. And trust me, I learned quickly that grandma wasn't playing. But looking back now, I realized something. I wasn't talking because I had all the answers. I was talking because I was hurting. Talking became one of my ways I coped. One of the ways I distracted myself. One of the ways I tried to stay happy when things around me weren't. Because even as a child, I could feel the tension. I could feel the sadness. I could feel the uncertainty. And sometimes when children don't know how to express pain, they express everything else. So I talked. I talked when I was nervous. I talked when I was uncomfortable. I talked when I wanted people to like me. I talked when I was trying to make people smile. And sometimes I talked when I should have stayed quiet. But even then, there was something inside of me that wanted connection. Something inside of me that wanted understanding. Something inside of me that wanted to be heard. And maybe that's why God gave me a voice, not just to speak, but one day to tell my story, to help others tell theirs. Because sometimes the very thing that gets you in trouble as a child becomes part of your purpose as an adult. This journey was never ordinary. I was chosen before I was placed on this earth. And when you're chosen, God can use every part of your story, even the parts people misunderstood. That's the blueprint. Because this isn't just my story. This is my testimony. And everything I went through was building something inside of me. The blueprint to a millionaire. Not just financially, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally, overflow. That's the blueprint. There's more to this story, and I'll share the full details in my book, because next I'm taking you deeper into what it was like growing up as a little girl who always felt different. Dear God, it's me, Empress Leah Star.